We're calling all Catholics to help us complete a spiritual bouquet of 100,000 First Saturdays by the 100th anniversary of Our Lady of Fatima's request, December 10th, 2025. Please ask all of your friends, family, and parish to sign up. And don't forget to update your status every month at fatima.org/100by100.
Well, anyway, that's what American East Fatima does. But you see, when you got all these organizations doing all this stuff, but they're not doing the main thing you're supposed to be doing. We want the consecration. And to some of them, they said the consecration was done. Well, we know it wasn't done. And if you look at the Vatican chief exorcist, Father Amorth, in fact, Father Gruner knew him very well. This is what he said. He was there in 1984 when JP2 supposedly was going to do it. He was going to do it, and then one of the higher ups there around him said that, not higher ups, but one of the cast of criminals that was with him said this, don't you dare say Russia. So he didn't. And like I say, Father Amorth was there. He was very involved with Fatima for several years, 20, 30 years. And he said this never happened. So when you got disinformation like this, it's, what do you do? In fact, I heard this. Remember Mother Angelica on EWTN? Well, when this came out in 2000, when they did this, when they said the secret's going to be released, everybody remembers that, I think. And she said, I think there's something fishy. I don't really agree with this. And I remember her saying that, right? I happened to be watching it that night. So what you got is you got silence. You got bishops, priests, schools, seminaries. Most of them don't know anything about this stuff. So there's no discussion, or there's maybe a partial discussion. There's no real understanding. There's confusion, misinformed souls of the faithful. So who is this a victory for? It's a victory for the devil. We have diabolical disorientation. Those two words we hear all the time. So what we said, we have to figure out how we could educate the uneducated. So what we did was, we said, well, we have to get more involved with priests, monasteries. So what we did was, we used to go to the Right to Life banquets. Every year we'd go there. And by this time we had a statue of Our Lady of Fatima, the same statue that's like that one over there, the big one. And we'd bring that to the banquet. And sometimes they let you talk a little bit about it. You'd have brochures and stuff, hand those out. And we did a lot of pickets. In fact, we picketed. There's a local hospital it's this Catholic hospital that's been trying to be taken over back in the 2010. And a quick story: my wife and another gal, older lady, they used to pray the rosary there every day. They had the statue over there, even through the winter. In fact, they'd be over there with snow shovels because the hospital wouldn't shovel the walks. So we protested, and with Our Lady. It was in the newspapers and everything, and they canceled the combining those two hospitals. Then it happened again 2 years ago, in 2022. They tried to do this again. So my wife passed away, like Kevin was saying. So myself and a friend of mine, Jeff, over there, and a bunch of us went over to the hospital, and we protested at the hospital. We did it every week, and we did some other things too. And they turned that one down. But now the Hospital Corporation of America is trying to purchase this hospital because we know what they do. They do abortions, or they send you to places that do abortions, tell you how to get there. So we've done that. We've obviously protested in front of Planned Parenthood, and I think every one of you does that. We did, like I mentioned to you, plays, theaters. But this is what we did. We'd have I put together a rosary rally. We would either do it, one of their rallies that they were going to have, if they were going to have one, or we said, we'll do it for you. We'll put the rosary rally together for you. That's just a little flyer that we passed out so that they could look at the flyer. And that would, where she says, only I can help you.